Why, hello everybody, and welcome to the Truly Odd Podcast, where we bring you the latest in game news and movie news. I am your host, Joe Garcia. So grab your controllers, get your popcorn. Let's go ahead and dive right on into these topics, shall we? Starting with our game news topic of the day. And our first game news topic of the day is regarding Sony has unveiled a 27-inch PlayStation gaming monitor with a DualSense charging hook launching in 2026. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Mind you, I kind of have the lights off in the room, so guys, let me know if this is better or if I should turn the light kind of back on. I normally recorded this during the day, but I recently got a position, so I'm going to be working during the day and probably recording these at night. So you guys let me know. I don't know why I'm here. So you guys let me know which you guys prefer. If you want the light on or if this is okay, kind of monitor lighting on my face. Maybe my glasses might be distracting. So let me know what you guys think. But anyways, let's go ahead and dive right on into this. So it looks like they've announced this monitor here. Forgive me for the audio. I'm gonna mute it right now. There it is. Okay. So you guys could take a look at that. Forgive the ad. But it's going to be the QHD IPS monitor, supports up to 120 hertz on PlayStation 5, 240 hertz on Mac and PC, with HDR, VRR, and audio HDR tone mapping from Vivid visuals. It includes a built-in DualSense charging hook, stereo speakers, VESA. I don't know what that is. VESA. Mounting support, and multiple ports with HDMI 2.1, DisplayPort 1.4, USB AC adapters, and PlayStation Link adapters. Announced during the State of Play Japan. Sorry. Side note. PlayStation recently did a State of Play specifically for Japan-based kind of games and equipment that's also included some other things, which I'll talk about here. Announcing during the State of Play Japan, the monitor joins Sony's growing lineup for PlayStation accessories alongside a Japanese-only PS5 digital edition and wireless gaming speakers. So they announced a Japanese-only PlayStation digital edition, basically with only the Japanese language included. It kind of makes it a little bit cheaper for the people that are living over there. So let's go ahead and take a look at some other images of this monitor. Pretty interesting. I do like the fact that you have this charging port here. It really lets you know that this monitor is specifically for gaming or for your PlayStation. So this is a monitor I'm actually very much interested in. Been looking to get a couple new monitors recently, so this might be one that I'm going to have to grab. Now, I've never had a monitor dedicated specifically for my PlayStation, so I think this will be a nice thing to grab onto and take a look at and check out. So let me know what you guys think about this monitor in the comments down below. Will it be a monitor you guys get for PC or for your PlayStation? Let me know. All right, guys, that being said, let's go ahead and move over to our next game news topic of the day. And our next game news topic of the day is regarding excuse me one second, guys, I'm getting a message here, see if it's important. It is semi-important. I'll have to get back to them later about this. Anyways, my apologies about that, guys. I'm putting my phone on mute now. Anyways, a fake Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer misled fans as Google has recommended this AI-generated video from Teaser Universe. Let's go ahead and take a look here. If you guys haven't seen this trailer, it looks like the algorithm confused this with an actual launch of a Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer. And honestly, it's a decent. It's kind of obvious that it's AI. I would play it for you, but again, YouTube bit of a bitch, so I can't do that. So it isn't not bad of a trailer, but I actually like one of the concept that they kind of had in this fake trailer, where the character here is kind of representing the classic Vice City character. I can't remember the character's name, but he was voiced by the guy from Goodfellas. Damn it, what's his name? Hold on, it's gonna bother me now. He passed away recently. Goodfellas. He was voiced by Ray Liotta. So Ray Liotta voiced the original character in Vice City, and that's kind of who they're representing, and they kind of indicated in this trailer that that's the daughter of that character. So I did like that little aspect of this trailer, but it's kind of obviously AI generated. Even if you scroll through here and you take a look at something like a still image here, this one, for example, it's just obviously AI generated. But I get why some people could have mistaken something like this, as it kind of feels a bit gamey with the graphics and kind of how those cinematic things can tend to be. But yeah, it's confusing in how. Oh, excuse me, I'm not even showing you guys. Yeah, so right here, this is an example I was talking about. It looks a bit AI generated. and here's some other ones that look a bit AI generated as well. But I get why people might get confused by this again, because it does seem like something that could be part of a game, even though it is AI generated itself. But let's go ahead and take a look here. A fan made Grand Theft Auto 6 concept trailer by Teaser Universe was mistakenly promoted by Google, confusing users who believed it was an official trailer. The video was crafted with using AI assisted editing and sound design, blurring lines between speculative content, and authentic marketing. The hold on, what? The incident unscored growing concerns over platform algorithmic surfacing on unofficial media, especially amid heightening anticipation for the Rockstar's delayed release. So there's two things going on here. Number one, just a fan trailer that really got picked up by the algorithm and got a lot of fans confused on whether it was an official trailer or not. There's number one. Number two is, how good is AI getting that it's confusing the algorithm at this point? And I think we're going to get to a point where AI is going to get so good that even the algorithm won't be able to market the official trailer. So I'm very curious if we're going to be seeing stuff like this happen with like an Avengers Doomsday fake trailer or anything of that sort. But yeah, guys, so if you guys did see this trailer, I'm sad to let you know it was not an official trailer. It was fake. So if you guys want to check out the fake trailer, I'll have a link to every article in the description down below, so you guys could take a look at it for yourself if you guys are interested in checking it out. But let me know what you guys thought about this AI generated trailer. Did you like that storyline, kind of how I did, or were you guys very much not interested in it? Let me know. All right, guys, that being said, let's go ahead and move over to our next game news topic of the day. And our next game news topic of the day is regarding Marvel's Tōkon. I think I'm saying that. Tōkon. I think I'm saying that right. Fighting Souls has added the X Mansion stage and another closed beta in early December. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this article from Game Informer. So according to this article, there's going to be a December 5th through the 7th closed beta introducing Spider-Man and Ruby Reyes as Ghost Rider, bringing a playable roster to 8 characters and adding rollback netcodes and how the fuck you pronounce that? And official, and offline enhancements. Excuse me. In iconic Marvel locations like Savage Land and the X Mansion are debuting during the beta, with background appearances from Colossus, Beast, and Professor X. The game is developed by the team behind Dragon Ball FighterZ Z and Guilty Gear's Style. Marvel's Tōkon Fighting Souls will release on PS5 and PC, with many characters expected. So they do have a trailer here if you guys are interested in taking a look at it. It's regarding the closed beta and some details if you guys want to take a look at that for yourself. Now, I love Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I do think the art style and the fighting style for this game is absolutely phenomenal, what they do over there. And they even have this hub. Let's see if I could find it in this trailer here for you guys. I don't know if you remember, the Dragon Ball FighterZ had a bit of a hub where you can kind of go through and kind of see multiple things. Sorry guys, this is a bit of a small screen here, but here are the cameos that they were referring to. There's Angel there as well. There was a game hub. I think this is it right here. This small little game hub where you could walk around and move around. It's very similar to Dragon Ball Fighters, and I think that's going to be a cool, awesome little arcade area or playable area that you can explore with the characters, which I think will be very cool and entertaining, because I really liked what they did with Dragon Ball Fighters there, and I think what they're going to do with Marvel there is going to be even as cool as it was for them. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Will you guys be checking out the closed beta if you're able to get access to it during December 5th through the 7th? Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys. That being said, let's move over to our next game news topic of the day. And our next game news topic of the day is going to be chalked up to the rumor mill, and you'll understand why as we go along with this story. But it's currently rumored that the next-gen Xbox and PlayStation consoles may be delayed due to Grand Theft Auto 6. And here's as to why. Looks like Rockstar's latest delay pushes the highly anticipated title from May to November of 2026, intensifying speculation about its industry-wide impact. Some believe that the game's sales potential could prompt Sony and Microsoft to delay next-gen consoles to extend the life cycle of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series. while PS6 and the next Xbox are rumored for late 2027. GTA 6 massive draw, excuse me, its massive draw may influence platforms ahead of maximizing current generation sales before transitioning. So, in other words, Grand Theft Auto is a console seller. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to bring whoever doesn't currently have an Xbox Series console or a PS5 to the console generations. Now, I do believe it's going to be released on PC at the same time. So there's that aspect of it as well. But I know that there's some players out there that would be interested in playing it on a PS5 Pro. So you might be getting some upsales in consoles as this game is released. So the rumor here is basically with it being delayed to November of 2026, there's going to be a lot of sales throughout the year of 2027 of new PS5 Pro consoles being sold and new Xbox consoles being sold so they can play this game at the best possible, fidelity that it could be provided from consoles. However, I don't think this is accurate. I don't think this will delay consoles because even if players buy new consoles while the year that Grand Theft Auto is out, having a new generation of console release in the following year in December won't slow down sales for the new PS6 or new Xbox, whatever it may be, in 2027 if that's when it's going to release. And the reason for that is because it will sell Grand Theft Auto 6 again. So everyone knows that if PlayStation 6 come out, people are going to be buying the PS6 version or the upscale version or the upgrade version. They're going to do that kind of how they did with um, all the other games when you transferred from a PlayStation 4 to PS5, you can upscale the game for I think $5 to $10. They're definitely going to be doing that with Grand Theft Auto 6 on the new console. So I don't think this would stop any generation of console or push it any further past the 2027 holiday season. If we don't get it for 2027 holiday season, it had nothing to do with Grand Theft Auto. It had to do with because they wanted another year of development into 2028. And personally, I don't think we're getting the next generation console until 2028. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see what ends up happening overall when it's all said and done. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Do you think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to affect the release of the PlayStation 6 and the new Xbox generation console? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and move over to our last game news topic of the day. And our last game news topic of the day is regarding Elden Ring's Nightreign's DLC, The Forsaken Hollows, launches on December 4th with new characters and bosses. What it means by characters is kind of new classes, I guess you can say when they say that. But the DLC adds a Scholar, which is a class that I was referring to, arcane focus based class, and the Undertaker with his strength and faith-based focus class. With Elden Ring's Reigns DLC, players will face off with two new bosses in the haunted region of Limveld. Forgive me, I'm pronouncing things horribly wrong. With the Great Hollow teases as a key location. With the Great Hollow teased as a key location. The Forsaken Hollows DLC addresses December. Oh, excuse me. I'm fucking dyslexic as shit. The Forsaken Hollows DLC arrives on December 4th, with more details expected closer to launch. So yeah, I've been a fan of the Elden Ring series. Sadly, I haven't played the Nightreign, but I think with this DLC coming out, it's going to give me an opportunity to really jump back into Elden Ring and really check it out. And I know there's some cool walkthroughs available, so we can check that out as well. But yeah, guys, that does it for our game news topic of the day. We're going to go ahead and move over to our movie news topics of the day. Hold on, guys. I need something to drink real quick. Just got to clear the throat real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, let's go ahead and move over to our movie news topic. And our first movie news topic is regarding the Toy Story 5 teaser trailer has just dropped the other day. And it is an awesome, cute, little adorable teaser trailer as well. My question is, though, it is a quick little teaser, and again, I wish I could show you, but YouTube a bit of a bitch. My question is, you see a package arrive, you see all the toys get shocked when it's unlocked, and we kind of see new technology kind of taking over the kids' ability to play with toys, taking over their day-to-day lives, kind of how current technology like iPads are doing and so. But it seems like Woody is there and Buzz, and it doesn't seem like anyone's excited to see Woody. So I'm curious if this is going to be a prequel before Woody goes off on his own adventure. If Woody finds his way back home for whatever reason, I don't recall seeing what's her name, the princess. I forgot the sheep herder lady in the Toy Story 4. So I'm thinking this is gonna be a prequel movie, which I hope it's not because I really want them to include what happened in Toy Story 4 into this story. I know Woody's out on his own and doing his own thing, but I really hope that they end up doing that. Now we have no guarantees if this is a prequel or not as of yet, but I think this is gonna be a phenomenal movie, and I cannot wait to see it. Toy Story 4 made me cry even at the end when he says to infinity and then it cuts to Buzz and says beyond. Like, that was just absolutely wonderful. Even the opening of Toy Story 4 got me to cry, seeing Andy play with his toys and grow up. Toy Story is just a phenomenal franchise, and I cannot wait. And hopefully, because Toy Story 4 ended so well in my opinion, Toy Story 3 even ended well. So I'm very, very much hoping that this movie kind of holds up and is a worthy sequel to Toy Story. But let me know what you guys thought of this teaser trailer in the comments down below. Did you get the feeling I did where it felt kind of prequel-esque, or did you think nothing of it and probably uh, Woody's going to be coming into the story in a more reasonable way? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, guys, that being said, let's go ahead and move over to our next movie news topic of the day. And our next movie news topic of the day is regarding the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer has dropped. Nintendo recently did a Nintendo Direct to talk about the game, and it was an awesome Nintendo Direct. I'm going to have that in a link in the description down below to the Direct if you guys want to check it out for yourself, instead of just the trailer, because there was nice, cool little details. Jack Black made a nice little cameo thing and did a little part, which was a lot of fun. But we got new characters introduced in Bowser Jr. and Rosalina. Rosalina is going to be voiced by Brie Larson, and Bowser Jr. is going to be voiced by Benny Safdie, who recently directed The Smashing Machine, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think this is awesome. Rosalina looks pretty awesome, and her power set looks really cool. It was a very interesting, very more visual based, not really story-esque based trailer. The opening of Bowser being small and his interaction with Mario and Luigi was absolutely phenomenal. I cannot wait to see this movie. I think it's going to be so good and so fun, and the visuals are absolutely gorgeous. Illumination animation is just top notch work that they do over there. But let me know what you guys thought of the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer, and are you guys excited to see it? All right, guys, let's go ahead and move over to our next movie news topic of the day. And our next movie news topic of the day is regarding a Jimmy Olsen Superman spinoff series called DC Crimes is in development at DC Studios and HBO Max. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this article from Deadline. So, DC Crimes is a mockumentary style series hosted by Jimmy Olsen, played by Skylar Gizzado. This gentleman right here on screen. I hope I said his name right. With season one focused on Gorilla Grodd, Tony Yauken and Dan Pearl from American Vandals fame will write, executive produce, and showrun, with James Gunn and Peter Safran also attached to executive produce. Produced by Warner Brothers Television, the series blends superhero mythology with true crimes parody, continuing DC's studio's genre experimentation. So I think this is very interesting possible show that could be very fun, because one of the problems, and I don't think it's necessarily a problem with superhero movies, but one of the things that's very much ignored with superhero movies is the the normal person among this mundane of superhero dumb. You never see the perspective of a normal person in this world. You always get the Tony Stark, the Hawkeye. Even though Hawkeye's not necessarily super powered, he has superpower abilities with his arrows. Even Black Widow as well. She's superhero, so you never really get the perspective of the normal everyday person in this kind of world. And to see it from a mockumentary style being hosted by a Jimmy Olsen it could be very interesting. And this actor, I love everything that he's in. I think he's a great actor, and I hope they expand on his character, and not only as Jimmy Olsen, but the also the fact that women find him very much attractive. I'm very curious what the cause of that is and how that incorporates into this world and how they're going to incorporate that into this story. So I do think it could be a lot of fun to reintroduce not only a new aspect of Jimmy Olsen we never seen before, but it's also cool things you can introduce, cool characters. Since we're going to be focused on Gorilla God, Maybe you can introduce or tease a Flash. Maybe you can introduce or tease any other characters that Gorilla God is connected with. So I think it could be a lot of fun checking out this series. And DC seems to be doing very interesting things with their movie slate. We know we got Supergirl coming with Lobo in it. We know we got the Clayface movie in development. We know they're working on the Brave and the Bold, another a Batman kind of story, and we also know that they're working on Lanterns as well. So they just have interesting things coming out. They also got Man of Tomorrow, which they recently announced. So interesting things are coming down the pipeline. I'm very much looking forward to how this universe tends to build. And this is one of the aspects of it that could be very beneficial, especially for HBO Max and DC Studios. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Would you guys be interested in seeing a Jimmy Olsen led DC Studio series called DC Crime? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. All right, guys, that being said, let's go ahead and move over to our next movie news topic of the day. And our next movie news topic is regarding Jumanji 4 is beginning production as the final film is, excuse me. Jumanji 4 begins production as the final film in the reboot series, set for Christmas of 2026 release. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this article from MovieWeb. We also got some imagery from a tweet from Dwayne the or not tweet, an Instagram post from Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Looks like they're doing a sit-down read of the script. So Dwayne The Rock Johnson confirms the film has begun. That filming has begun on Jumanji 4, with returning cast members Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan returning for the final installment. I repeated my words. Anyways, Dwayne Johnson calls the film a heartfelt adventure and reveals a homage to Robin Williams' original 1995 Jumanji character prop via a necklace worn by his character, specifically a dice necklace. After years of delays, the reboot trilogy will conclude in December of 2026, continuing the video game quest format with what may be the hero's most dangerous level yet. So let's go ahead and take a look here at some of the imagery. We have them all laughing and reading the script together. This one I think is just a blurry image or a video. We got this one as well. Jack Black, Karen Gillan, Kevin Hart, Johnson. I believe I think that's an older poster, but here's the necklace that they are referring to. This was, I believe, worn by Robin Williams' character. Now, I don't recall this necklace at all in the movie. At least, I don't remember it. Let me look up Robin Williams in Jumanji. Robin Williams in Jumanji. Let's see if we have a necklace here. Let me pull this up for you guys so we can all see it together. All right, here we go. Here's Robin Williams' character. See if we have any images with him with a necklace that we can see. I don't see a dice necklace. Maybe that's it right there? I'm not sure, guys. Oh, oops, didn't mean to click on that. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not seeing a dice necklace, so do me a favor, guys. If you guys know what dice necklace this is and you see it in the movie, or you see him wearing it or utilizing it in any of the movie, feel free to send it my way, because I'd be interested in taking a look at it for myself. But yeah, guys, I think this is awesome that they're going to make another Jumanji movie. I'm wondering why it took them this long to make it, because if I'm not mistaken, the Jumanji box office has been pretty good. So let's see, Jumanji box office. Sorry, guys. Sometimes when I'm just talking to you guys, or talking to myself, I guess you could say, I'm not really talking to anybody. Well, sometimes when I'm sitting here talking, just new things that I didn't think of before pop into my head, so I kind of just go off on a tangent here. So, Welcome to the Jungle was the first new of the reboots Jumanji movies. That grossed almost $1 billion with $962 million. The Next Level grossed $800 million, so it went down. So that's probably why they delayed it. They probably wanted to make the movie cheaper, or figure out why the box office went down. So I'm guessing that's the reason that we've taken so long for them to get Jumanji 4 up and running. But I'm very, very excited to see this, and I love the homage to Robin Williams at all. I was hoping we can get some other characters from the original Jumanji movie to make a cameo or to be in the movie. I would love to see Oh my god, what's her name? The top right next to Robin Williams' head. Oh my god, what's her damn name? She was just in the Roof Man. God damn, it's gonna bother me. I need to look it up. My apologies, guys. Let's see, Roof Man. She's in Spider Man too. God damn it, why can't I think of her name? Kirsten Dunst. Forgive me, guys. So yeah, Kirsten. You know what's funny? When I'm not recording this, I remember shit off the top of my head when I don't need to remember it. But when I'm recording this, for some damn reason, I can't remember shit. Probably because I'm on the spot. But anyways, yeah, Kirsten Dunst. I would love Kirsten Dunst to make a cameo or return to this franchise. I think it would be absolutely phenomenal and a lot of fun. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Were you guys excited for a Jumanji 4? All right, guys, moving on to our last movie news topic of the day. And our last movie news topic is regarding a Paramount Plus price hike has just occurred because of the UFC deal. CEO says that the service is now home to combat sports. Let's go ahead and take a look at this article from Deadline, shall we? So it looks like starting on January 15th, Paramount Plus will increase its prices by $1 a month, which is not actually that bad, citing its $7.7 billion UFC rights deal as a major value addition for subscribers. With UFC and Zuffa Boxing, I don't know what that is, now part of its offerings, Disney Plus, or excuse me, Paramount Plus aims to eliminate pay-per-view barriers and post accessibility and growth and post accessibility and growth. CEO David Ellis highlights ongoing improvements to the Paramount Plus app and major talent deals with creators from Stranger Things and South Park. Now, I was actually very surprised by this because of the value of Paramount Plus. So we have here Paramount Plus is, you know what? Let's pull up the Paramount Plus site, shall we? So we can actually see live what the hell the prices are instead of just speculating or instead of going off on our. Forgive me, guys. I'm dragging this over here. So let's go to the Paramount Plus site and take a look for ourselves, shall we? I don't think I'm logged in. I do have a Paramount Plus. Okay, I'm not logged in. There we go. So right now the plane starts at $7.99, so it's going to be going up to $8.99, which is still a hell of a deal. Paramount Plus Premium, let's see right here, plans. Paramount Plus Premium is going to go from $12.99 to $13.99, and you're going to be able to get all this access. So I'm curious if they're going to put the UFC in both tiers, or if they're going to put the UFC in one tier, like over here where you have to get the premium one. So that'd be very interesting. Also, annually, just so you guys know, Paramount Plus Premium is going to be basically $12 more than this, and it's going to be $12 more than this. They'll probably make it a deal since you're already saving a year, maybe add it to $10. So we'll call this $29.99 or $129.99, and call this one $69.99. But the whole point of it for this, because the UFC, how much did you pay per view? I think a pay per view for the UFC could run anywhere from $40 to $50, depending. Sometimes even more. It all depended on the fight, I think. So the fact that we're going to be getting to save, you're going to be saving probably like $1,000 a month. I think a pay per view costs. Let's see, pay per view costs here $80, so $79.99 for a pay per view. So let's do $79.99 times 12. Let's just say. Now I know sometimes there's deals and stuff like that, but let's just say it's all that and nothing but $79.99 times 12 is $959. So you would be able to get Paramount Plus Premium for, let's divide that by, let's call it 130, shall we? You'll be able to get Paramount Premium for 7 years and watch 7 years of USC, depending on how long they have the rights for. And how long does the Paramount Plus have the rights? For 7 years. How about that? So they have the 7 years rights for the UFC. So it looks like they're going to be getting 7 years of people fighting. Now, UFC has fights, I want to say, every month. I think they have a fight, if not more than that. So people are going to stay subscribed. I think this is going to combat their churn problem. If you don't know what churn is, it's when people subscribe to watch a particular show, then they unsubscribe and then subscribe when another show or another thing that they want to watch is on it, and then unsubscribe and back and forward and so on, because you don't have like continued membership contracts and stuff like that. So I think this with UFC, people that are very interested, people that tend to watch the pay-per-view, even though there's a lot of gatherings that happen during some of these fights, I think you're going to see a lot of people subscribe. And some people genuinely turn into group meetings for pay-per-view events like this because they don't all want to pay. I know groups of people that pitch in $10, like a group of 8 people pitch in $10 a piece to sometimes watch UFC fights, but now they each can have their own Paramount Plus subscription and watch it at home. And if they still want to do the party thing, they still can, but they're all going to have their own subscription. So I think this is not only very great for Paramount Plus, but also very, very affordable for anyone interested in purchasing Paramount Plus just for UFC itself. It's a ridiculous value. I honestly thought they were going to up the price by $3, by $4, maybe even $5 because it is worth that value. But upping it by $1 is absolutely phenomenal. David Ellis is doing absolutely great work, and he's really knows what he's doing. Now, I know for a fact within the next 7 years, the price is going to go up. I have no doubt about that. So we will see the Paramount Plus price go up, but as of right now, I think this is a phenomenal deal, and I'm definitely going to be making sure that I have Paramount Plus, the premium edition, because I don't like ads, as we go forward with UFC fights. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Are you guys excited that it only went up by $1? And are you guys excited that you're going to not have to pay per view if you enjoy the UFC? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And all right, guys, that's a wrap for today's episode of the Truly Odd Podcast. If you guys like this episode, please like and subscribe. And always remember, guys, stay true, be odd.